In this video, we will look at 7 renovations that won't add value and in some cases might even lessen the value of your home. Hey guys, my name is Mac Rogers. I'm a real estate broker here in Castro Valley, California, located in the East Bay of the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome to the channel. On one of my videos, I talked about should you renovate before selling? It's one of the most asked questions that I get. You can check that video right here. In this video, we will look at 7 that you probably should not be doing. Now, I have to say this before we start. It's your house and you can do whatever you want, however you want to design to suit your needs. Now, if you're going to be living in the property 10, 20, 30 years, or maybe until you die, I say go for it. Just be mindful that if you sell it, it might be a big deterrent to buyers. Let's start with number 1. Turning a bedroom into a closet. I see this quite often, especially with older homes that don't have the amenities of newer homes. Empty nesters are usually doing this one. I mean, who doesn't want to have a large walk-in closet, right? But take note, most buyers will probably choose to have or value a home with an extra bedroom rather than having a walk-in closet to store your clothes and shoes. I get it, it's a great feature, but not at the expense of losing a bedroom. Depending on what part of the country you're in, it could mean losing $10,000 or even $50,000 in higher priced neighborhoods. I have this client in Pleasanton that was going to sell their home and they wanted or needed an extra $100,000 out of the sale of their home. Now, I've got news flash for you. No matter how good I am or whoever the agent is, you can't just manufacture an extra $100,000. All the other 3 bedrooms and 2 bath homes were going for $50,000 less than what a 4-bedroom would go for in their neighborhood. Well, luckily, their home was originally a 4-bedroom that the previous owner converted into just a 3-bedroom because they didn't need the 4th bedroom. So I had them put back their 4th bedroom and it only cost them around $5,000 and we were able to sell their home for $150,000 more. Because most of the buyers in that neighborhood were actually looking for 4-bedroom homes. Now, this next one is kind of similar as well. It's combining 2 bedrooms into 1. It practically has the same effect as the first one that we just talked about. I wanted to separate this because I have experienced in the past homeowners that bought directly from builders and their homes have these optional bedrooms during construction. Sometimes when you look at the public records, it would say 5-bedroom, 3-bath home. But when the buyers actually bought it, the buyers didn't get or opt for the additional bedroom. Instead, it could just be a loft or 1 large bonus room. Again, I had a client also in Pleasanton, California. Their house, according to the public records, have 5 bedrooms. But the thing is, it was never built as a 5-bedroom house. The 4th and 5th bedroom was combined into 1 big bonus room. It actually wasn't even a bedroom. In other words, the 5th bedroom was never built. So even though on public records it showed 5, most buyers were discounting this fact, especially since converting or splitting the bonus room was not an easy thing to do, unlike my other client where they only needed to add 2 walls and that was it. Let's move on to customization. Look, we all have to customize our homes. It shows our individuality, or sometimes maybe that customization is just how we want to use our house. But when it comes to customization, make sure they are not permanent or hard to change. I'll give you one of the weirdest customization that I've ever seen in my career. This one house had a jacuzzi tub inside the master's bedroom. Not the master's bathroom, the bedroom, right next to the bed. I kid you not, when we all saw it, our reactions were priceless. Jaws dropped. I mean, come on now. I don't think even Hugh Hefner had that in his master's bedroom. Let's move on. This one is a little bit easier to change. Bold paint colors. I'm talking about the outside and the inside. Some sellers think that paint is easy to change, that they just figured they wouldn't do it. They'll leave it up to the next owner. Well, you know what? Guess what? Those baby blue trims with your red carpet and your rainbow of other colors that you have in each room is probably or more likely stopping a lot of would-be home buyers from even coming out to see your home. So take the time to paint it neutral colors. It will help a lot. Number 5 is a big no-no. Not maintaining the home's architectural style. If you live in an area known for their architectural style, say for example a craftsman style house, most likely future buyers or homeowners that would be looking into your neighborhood are also after that certain style. So if all of a sudden you change the style of your home, or if there are certain design elements that doesn't go with the house, that could knock the value of your home a lot. Here in California, Eichler homes are quite popular.
A house full of new ideas in homes. That's the Eichler X100, a house for tomorrow, taking the pulse of today's prospective homeowner. Steel is used in columns and roof beams. One wall is paneled in glass. New plastics, everything so modern it takes your breath away, and your money too if you bought one. But it's not for sale if you could afford it. It's a research house testing a whole new design concept. Gardens indoors as well as outdoors. New products and new twists like plastic domes providing illumination day and night. What's cooking in the kitchen? A lot more new ideas. For instance, a sliding table with built-in stove. You'll really feel at home on the range.
I mean, people that like these homes would literally find neighborhoods that have them, and that's the only neighborhood that they would want to move into. And in most, if not all of these Eichler home neighborhoods, you actually have to get approval from an HOA board or an association before you can make changes to the outside of your house, because they want to maintain the architectural integrity. Let's move on to the next one, lowering ceilings. Higher or taller or vaulted ceilings make rooms appear to be larger than they really are. This is why if you go to newer development homes, even the smaller houses that they are selling appear to be bigger or roomier, especially if you compare it to homes or properties that were built in the 40s, the 60s, the 70s, all the way up to the 80s. Now, for one reason or another, some homeowners sometimes would want to lower their ceilings, probably to save on energy bills or maybe some design change. But take note, once you do that, you immediately change the feel of the room. In our house, our master's bedroom and our family room has vaulted ceilings. The rest of the house has your typical 7-foot ceiling. Whenever I go to see newer homes that, just have like 8-foot ceilings, I can really feel the difference when I come back. The openness as opposed to feeling a little bit claustrophobic. So lowering your ceiling could also lower the value of your home. Finally, number 7, this one I would say really depends on where you live. That is adding a pool. Obviously, if you live in the desert like Las Vegas or Arizona, pools are important, and some would even say a feature that you must have. Generally speaking, most buyers don't care much for pools. Most of the reasons that are given are safety and the cost of maintenance. Having a pool is expensive. For me, I think that you should also be looking at the place where you will be adding that pool. Will it complement the aesthetics of the house, or will it look like you just crammed the pool and now there's no more usable backyard space anymore? And I've seen that in smaller houses. I have a client that had a 1/4 of an acre flat lot. Their backyard was huge with several different places to gather. It was a lovely backyard. Then they added a pool. It was nice. It totally complemented the look and the usage of the backyard. When it came time to sell, the comments were split down the middle. Some absolutely loved it and some didn't care for it. What they thought would have added a lot of value to their home really didn't. There you go. 7 renovations that you might think about before doing. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's your house. You can absolutely do whatever you want with it. Just be mindful that your taste might not be the same as future buyers. Just be mindful that when it comes time to sell, you might be changing a lot. What about you guys? What crazy renovations have you seen that made you go, oh my God, what were they thinking? Hey, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you in my next video.